What's going on? What's going on? I'm Eugene Napoleon. This is Napoleon's Corner. I hope all is well. Before we get started, do me a favor. Please subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate your subscription and your support. This is actually episode 185. And the title of this particular episode is The Journey is Necessary. The Journey is Necessary. And that is the truest statement that I could have ever made when it comes to this particular episode, because the journey is necessary. There's nothing that you're going to do in life where, first off, you have to almost be prepared for it because you just don't know. We all are on a particular journey, and you don't know where that road leads. You don't know where it's going to take you. So to be prepared to the best of your ability is really key, is really key. You know, it's an interesting thing. We all are on a journey in our life. Every experience is necessary for the personal growth in our life. So it doesn't matter where you start. It doesn't matter, you know, pretty much how far on the totem pole you are. It doesn't matter how low on a totem pole you are. It's all a process of keeping your emotions in check. Stay focused, keep moving forward, because again, this journey is promised to every last one of us. As long as you are breathing, you're going to be on a journey. That's just what life is. The ups and downs and the peaks and the valleys and the roller coaster ride called life is what we all are dealing with. But I'm going to tell you something about the experience. Whatever you are going through, whatever you are dealing with, no matter how high, again, no matter how low, keep your emotions in check, because you understand that's part of the journey. That's just what it is. There's a lot of times when something happens and it kind of throws you for a loop and you get frustrated and you get upset. That's normal. It's a normal human reaction. But when you come back and revisit that situation and you understand, again, the journey that you are on, it should help you to be a little bit even keeled about the situation. Because again, once you understand that, you can move accordingly. You can move accordingly, and you try not to move out of emotion, but you can move accordingly. This life, man, it is the toughest road to travel when you don't have answers, but there's a lot of questions. And as you get, as you go through this journey and through this thing called life, there's going to always be questions. And you're seeking answers at the moment where you may not have them at the particular moment. And it's an interesting thing because you will get the answers, right? And sometimes those answers may not make sense. But that process, the understanding, the journey that you're on, if you stop to think, it'll probably soothe you a little bit. You take a deep breath, you meditate for a few seconds, and you really calm down to understand it's all a journey. I have a lot of close friends that are dealing with a whole bunch of things right now, and it's seemingly hitting them from right to left. I have a few really close friends. They're like family to my wife and I. And when you are dealing with a lot of difficult things in that moment, it's rough. And you have to hold on to the belief that this journey that you're on right now, this life's journey, there's a reason for everything that happens. And we may not know, we may not have that particular answer, but God does. God makes no mistakes. So when you sit back and you're praying and you're going through this process, with your family, with your friends, you come back to, again, that one thing. It's all a journey, no matter how you cut it, no matter how you look at it. Everybody's road is not the same. Everybody's road is not the same. So it brought me back to my earlier life, my earlier times when I was much, much younger, and just dealing with the deaths, of my siblings, and watching my mom navigate through that whole thing, and watching her journey and her path. It really strengthened me to understand that all of it is a part of life, all of it. The grind, um, the steadfast attitude, um, it really helped to propel me and made me a lot stronger in that area. So I'm sharing this in this particular episode because I don't know who needs to hear this, but somebody needs to hear this. No matter what the circumstances, if you can stand strong in the face of adversity, no matter what the circumstances, you're going to come out on the other end. And it may not seem that way now. It may seem like all the chips are down. It may seem like you look outside, on one end, it's sunny, on the other end, it's raining. You may look outside and you got 18 inches of snow in front of you. You may look outside and there may be clouds all over the place, depending on what part of the country you live in. You may look outside and look into total abyss. It seems that way, total darkness. Life is a journey, and the journey is necessary, because it's not going to rain forever. It's not going to be cloudy forever. It's not going to snow forever. Today is today, tomorrow will be tomorrow. And if you can somehow keep that in the frontal lobe of your brain when you're dealing with hardship and hard times and difficult times and the ups and the downs, like I said earlier, you'll be okay. As long as you keep in mind that life is a journey, we all have our different paths, we all have our different journeys, but stay strong in the face of adversity and you will come out on top. Like I said, try to keep your emotions in check and keep grinding. Keep going forward. Keep moving forward. No matter what, keep moving forward. At the end of the day, my journey is different from yours. Your journey is different from somebody else's. But the one thing that we can control, every decision that we make moving forward, we can control that. And that's what makes life a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful spectrum of all these different things, the highs, the lows, the peaks, the valleys, the negatives, the positives. It's a beautiful blessing of all of it, because that is the journey called life. And as long as you stay strong, you'll be okay. You'll be okay. Keep the main thing the main thing. Stay prayed up. Stay diligent. Stay focused. Stay disciplined. You'll be okay. So I don't know who needed to hear that, but it was on my mind, on my heart today, thinking about, my past experiences, my past journey, which I'm still on, we all on, until God calls us home, but just stay prayed up. God makes no mistakes, and everything else, time is a funny way of working things out. Everything else will take care of itself. I'm Eugene Napoleon. This is Napoleon's Corner. I'll see you next week. Take care.